Blast off. I think it's blast off. You know what it is. It's the show. Rod, me, and the gang. We got Nikki, we got Tony. This is, yeah, everybody's up in here today. All right. So, you see I have up in the description the revisit. When I say the description, it's because I put it up online. So you guys are like, what do you mean? What did you put up? What are you talking about? I always put a little title description. So revisit. What is it we are going to revisit? I'm going to shut this down. It's just making noise and not, well, we don't need it. It's cool enough in here. The revisit. We revisited Seattle. Hadn't been there in, I think 2 years. Had a great seminar. Had a bunch of women show up for the seminar. So we had over like 14 or something. It was good. It was good. Everybody loved it. So, and I just had another young lady send me a message that she wanted to do, she's got like 8 or 9 women that want to do a seminar. So I was like, all right, man, just let me know when, what it is you want to do, how many hours and stuff, because they ask vague questions. Like, well, I don't know how much it is. I'm not going to tell you 200. Oh, it's for 100 hours. If I tell you 1,000, oh, we want it for an hour. You got to give me more information. How many women? What hours?
What's involved in the seminar? Is it more concentrated?
It depends what she tells me. Like when I went to my, right now, most of them had never been to a women's self-defense. So I basically had them all. I said, oh, let's go. Start coming up with things as soon as I walked in, coming out, ideas, situations. This was in Seattle, Washington. And they all had, bear hugs, grab from behinds, on the ground, in a corner, multiple attackers, and we just tackled everything. And you should have seen the commentary afterwards, all 100%, it was great. But thank you, Gig Harbor. Yeah. So when we are always talking about mindset, fear's a really big deal. So practice it. I don't know if you guys are practicing, but the only way to practice that is to put yourself in scary situations. What I mean by that, don't go out and be like, all right, I'm going to go out and walk in high heels, drunk as hell downtown. That's not what I mean. The way you can practice fear without putting yourself in peril, is that the word? In a perilous situation? That's a pretty good word, right? Is just to take anything, right? Anything that you had trouble with, like say math or something like that, and start working on like math problems that are really hard, that'll kind of stress you out because it gets you used to that feeling, just to get used to the feeling, you know what I mean? I'm not saying if you're afraid of spiders to go start hanging out with spiders, but you got to put yourself in situations that are uncomfortable. Let's say you don't, if you don't like going to other friends' churches, do it. And make yourself be calm under stressful situations. I don't know if you have friends that are like devout, diehard, opposite of your political beliefs. Those are always good too. If you can stay calm debating with someone who totally just hates your party, and you can stay calm and not yell at them and still get them to give you good information instead of always telling you, well, your guy is bad. I said, okay, but let's talk about your guy. Well, your guy did worse. Okay, but let's talk about your guy. How about with this? I'm like, but if you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, it's not much different than when you're scared and your blood pressure goes up, or you get an adrenaline dump, or you just want to choke somebody, or you want to cry, you get so mad. So, like I said, don't put yourself in dangerous situations, but put yourself in uncomfortable situations. What's the big deal? You go home, hopefully you didn't lose a friend, you got to debate some politics, or debate some religion, or debate some beliefs, whether they're moral, spiritual, get into a debate over, this she-they thing, but put yourself in uncomfortable positions, because one of the biggest things that we don't even notice is that we always stay in our comfort zone. We never get outside of our comfort zone, and that's going to make you uncomfortable. That's what they call it, the comfort zone, right? People don't like to, if you don't like to speak in public, put yourself in situations where you have to. It's going to make your heart beat fast, right? That's the same feeling you're going to get when you're freaking out, scared, okay? So short of, like I said, getting drunk and hanging out in the wrong part of town, which isn't the optimal way of training, I mean, that's something I would do. But you got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. If you're always in your comfort zone, you're never going to get better. If you're always in your comfort zone, you're never going to conquer your fears. It's impossible. You can't do it. It's just like thinking outside the box. If you just keep thinking inside the box, everybody's going to pass you by and you sit and wonder, why is that guy on TikTok?
I'm going to figure out Excel today and how this works.
Excel? Yeah, any office work makes me mad.
That's what gets me my heart fluttering, man.
All right, since we had targets, right? There was targets here last time? Yeah, let's get some targets. I want to practice, so it gives us a little something to maybe warm up the bones. So you're gonna grab a target. You're gonna grab a target. Give her that one, and I'll give you a different one. Okay? So with your free hand, everyone should have one free hand, so we can work round robin. All right? I just want you to aim. Let me see this one. Yeah, everyone has aim at that little spot. Don't be hitting all over the target. Aim at this little spot. Flip it around. There you go. So everyone's going to aim at that little spot. Okay? So is your right hand free? Are you a lefty or a righty?
I'm a righty, but my left shoulder hurts a little bit, so I'm going to use that just to jab.
Okay. But I want it, it's going to be a speed thing, so you don't even have to worry about, I just want you to touch. Now, if you poke at it, it's going to hurt your finger. Oh, that's not the one. I just put liquid freaking bandage on this one. It won't stop bleeding. It was a sheet metal cut. Put Band-Aid on it, got home. As soon as I took it off, went to start taking a shower. Teeny little bit of pressure. I mean, it started pouring. So my wife's like, let's put some liquid. I'm like, I may need stitches. She goes, let's put liquid bandage on it. I had the one that I cracked here at the gym, and it's pouring blood. And I didn't have money to go to the doctor, so I just cleaned it up. I told my wife, all right, we didn't have liquid bandage. Crazy glue, like they do in the military. Crazy glue that puppy, and that's when I started wearing this. So you're going to just, out here, you're just going to touch the target with the tips of your fingers. We're going to do it with this one. Just touch it and back. Touch it and back. Touch it and back. Touch it and back. You're just tipping with the fingers. So hold the target for each other. So if you're going to hit his, he's going to hit. Figure it out. Let me see. If you hit his, he's going to hit yours. How in the world? I thought this would have worked with 3 people. All right, I'll put it on my hand and you hit mine. I was never good at math. I was never worried. I was never worried about hitting people. I just hit them. All right, go.
Fingertips or the fist?
Finger. Finger jab, finger jab, finger jab. There you go, as fast as you can. Out and back, out and back. Beautiful, out and back. Out and back, out and back, out and back. There you go. Back up a little bit so I don't go into the mirror. All right, now, how many did you do? Did you do at least 10 each? We're just doing this to kind of warm up. Now remember, everyone always says, oh, I want to hit, I want to spar, I want to hit, I want to this, I want to jump fly, I want to kick apples off people's heads into cups. Okay, I make sure I had green. I didn't hear the phone ring. Usually somebody would have called me by now. I got him on green patrol. Now we're going to do the cup, okay? Same thing. I got to do it lightly. So hold your target just this way here to me. So now we're going to make believe. There you go. I did take it towards me, right? Bah, and back. Bah, and back. And the same thing. Try not to be over here, over there. Try to just aim right at the front. Boom. And we shouldn't be down here. We should always be ready. But in case we're not, somebody just kind of surprises. So you cup in that ear. So we're warming up those shoulders. Same thing. There you go. So hold it out like this. So it would be like an ear. Is that your right hand? Make sure you cup it. Make sure you cup it. I don't want to slap. I want to cup. There you go. And whip it back. So hit, boom. I want it to go out and back. Don't follow through on it for me. There you go. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Aim at that little dot. Pop it back. Pop it back. There you go. Pop it back. There you go. Give me at least 10. Did we get 10 in? Now we're going to do this. Slow motion. Step over here for me. Turn it around like you had it. So you're going to go here, right? Boom. You cupped it. Boom. Right? So now when you go here, what I want you to do is going to turn the target over. And what I want you to do is go boom. He's going to go this way here. We're just going to go with downward elbow. The downward elbow is going to means this. Boom. If his face is over there, it's going to go to the collarbone. If you got the chest, it's going to go to the chest. So even though you're going down, it doesn't necessarily have to come 100% down. It could also be a little bit angled. So either here or here, okay? So the practice is going to be he's going to hold the target that way, then he's going to turn it this way. There you go. So you're going to go from there, whoop, to here, whoop, from here, whoop, to here, whoop. And what I want you to think is, while you're doing that, right? So you're here. What I want you to think is, as you're turning it this way, boom, okay? Think about whipping your elbow down like someone was trying to hit you in the gut. So your elbow's up, put your elbow up, right? And if I went to hit you, boom. So put this out like this. Boom. And now if I went to hit you, you bring this one down. Elbow me. Boom. Perfect. Elbow me. Boom. So you're going to go like this. Boom. But you're going to feed the target. Good? So it's going to be an ear slap. Boom. And whatever reaction they give, you're either going to go here or here. But see how you're covered? So you're practicing your cup, cover elbow. Boom. Cup, boom. Cover elbow. Boom.
Just one at a time, not at the same time, right?
Yeah, one at a time. So you're going to go one. Boop. He turns. Flip it. Two. So cup, boom, and then elbow. Perfect. Cup, boom, and then elbow. Cup, and then elbow. Perfect. Cup, elbow. Cup, elbow. Good. Cup, elbow. All right, when you elbow, don't let your elbow go here. Bring your body in it a little bit so that you can be in a cover position. So there you go. So you're safe. Boom, bang. Good. Boom, bang. Boom, bang. Try to hit right there because you almost hit me in the wrist. And that's smarts. Good. Slide over here. All right, here's a little tip. Here's a little tip, guys. And this is just science. If you do elbows like this, you will take some of your power to make a fist. Because making a fist gives you this kind of feeling. Nobody makes a fist and goes, it's like, right? You grit and it's So if you do it with an open hand, boom, your whole focus is here. So elbow with an open hand, 100% of your power will go here. I guarantee you, if you did a closed hand and open hand, you'll notice how you get more power doing it with your open hand, because 100% of the focus is on the elbow as opposed to the fist and elbow. Leave the hand open. Boom! See how my hand is? Because then from here, you can go back, which is what I want to do. I want to go 1, 2, 3. And see when I'm here? It's never closed. No. Here. Boom. Never make a fist. So I'm not saying your hand has to be like this. Don't clinch it. Just relaxed.
You were punching, same thing?
Yep. Till the last second. So, boom, boom,
Back to
boom, boom, good. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody did it? All right, switch hands, just do it like a couple of times. Good, so now you're gonna go with that hand. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. What happened? What the smack should be forward.
Should be like that.
Yeah, there you go.
That, and then that.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. 2 more. You did the smack with this one and the elbow with that one. The both are the same. Bang. There you go. I was like, look at this guy. All right, now. You did, hold that up, slow motion, come down here. So the first smack is a forward, just like you're throwing a pitch, just like you're hitting a forehand, right? So it's a forehand, an elbow, and then a backhand. There you go. So that's how you're going to flip it. So you're going to have it turned out, flip it, turned in. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Forehand, elbow, backhand. So you can hit that ear, then anywhere in here, then the other ear. So both of their ears are going to get rung. Got it? So the flip is easy. You go like this, you go like this, then you just bring it up. So it's outside.
Out, in.
So it's out, up, in. The way it's facing. The way it's facing is faces out, faces up, faces in. Right? Faces out, faces up, faces in. There you go. Good. Faces out. Good. Slide over here a little bit. Breathe, breathe. Let me get some water real quick. Hold on to that. You guys should be doing the same thing. If you don't have someone to hold the pad, do it in the air. If you don't have someone holding your pad, guys, do it in the air. Simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. Let me see who we have out here today. Sherry, how are you? Robert, how are you? I don't know who else is watching, but... Hello, hello, Sherry and Robert. All right. So, remember, when you're trying to put power into it, you can swing into it, right? If you're trying to get away from somebody, you can still, let's say you're falling away. You know, it's like some guys falling away, they're about to get tackled, they throw the ball. So you can do the smack to the ear falling away, or you can swing into it. You can do the reverse one going in or falling away. So let's say he's really close to you, you might, take just a little step back. If he's a little bit further, boom, you lean in. So there's no right, wrong, it's only left to right. So there's always, if you're too close, you can lean back. If you're too far, you can lean in. You can follow through if you want, okay? So you can go into it. You can move away, right? Let's say he's reaching for this hand to grab my hand, maybe, boom, right? I can move away from that grab, parry with this one, so I'm covering so he can't hit me in. So I can move away from the strike. I can move into the strike. I can follow through with the strike, okay? So just get used to practicing them all those ways. And again, you don't need that partner. That's why it's so important. I'll say it 100 times. Visualize. Start visualizing, especially if you have a mirror, right? And you see in the mirror, right? Just use your own ear as a target. Use your own other ear as a target. Use your body as the target. What you're aiming for. You're aiming for the groin. You're aiming for the knee. You're aiming for the shin, right? You're aiming for the head. Whatever it is you're aiming for, right? You practice it. And then the same thing, if you don't have a mirror that size, you can just still see in front of you. Just picture a human in front of you. Ear, sternum, right? Eyes, throat, groin, forehead, whatever it is you want to do, right? Do a picture. Why are you smiling? Like kicking people in the head?
Practice on my dog.
On your dog?
I'm kidding.
Everybody that drives past their house always hearing. I'm saying, are they beating their dogs? Oh no, that's for training partner. Nick, you just, you guys are too much. Too much. All right, you switched hands and stuff like that. I mean, that to me is not that important. Just get the feel of those drills. Oh, that burns. I got all these little cuts. That's a big one, but all these little ones. Working with sheet metal's the worst. I had no idea it was that sharp, man. I just kept going right across the edge, which wasn't actually an edge. It was a freaking. But this one here, you can see all the, and they're just, see, when as soon as you go like that is when it opens because they're just slices. This one's really big. You can't even look at it, but as soon as you go like this, just pull it a little.
Is it on the knuckle?
No, it's right here. This one is right on the knuckle, so it's kind of hidden in that line. And then this one, it's a mess. Anyway, digressing. So, oh, grab your target. I need you. The target. There you go. He's got to hold. Oh, I got hit. I could have used him. All right, go ahead and put that on. I'll use him while we're waiting. Okay. So now you're going to hold again. You're going to hold the target. We're going to start with the target down. Okay, and you're going to go one, boom, with the downward elbow. Okay, and then you're going to hold the target right down there. So you're going to elbow, boom, and then swing a bottom fist. So this is what you're doing. Boom. You know how we're always talking about multiple tacklers? He's running his mouth. I elbow him in the face. Or, remember, this elbow can always be a cover because you're already going into this cover. And now he's going to hold it down because his buddy decided to be a jackwagon, step over here to start running his mouth. Boom, bang, right in the groin. Boom, bang. So you're going to hold it, drop it. Hold it, drop it. Hold it, drop it. Hold it, drop it. And you're just swinging this part. So basically this is what you're doing. You're imagining, stand right there just like that, don't move, just stand there. You're imagining you're having a situation with somebody and this guy starts walking towards you and you're just going to go boom, right in the groin. So you're going to elbow this guy that's in front of you and hit the guy in the groin that just walked up next to you. So this is, picture this. Stand right there. Good, don't move. Stand right there. Don't move. So I elbow him. Boom, he takes a step forward. Boom. That was a pretty crappy step forward, but a normal step forward. So you're going this way and then that way. This way, 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 that way. Good. Got it? All right, practice. Here we go. Get this because you're going to have to do it to me. So you're going to go boom. Oh, my bad. You would have hit my knuckles. Boom, boom. There you go. Boom, boom. Good. All right, wait. You're doing it too, so just watch one time. After you hit, you're going to go wham. See what I'm doing? And then turn it. Wham. You guys will go, oh, shit, sorry. You okay? I'm going to do it like 1, 2. You guys are going 1, and then winding up. I'll do it with him. You're going to go 1, drop it. See? There you go, drop it. There you go. And just, hold on, bro, hold on. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm going to go here, and then just do that. No worries.
I'm with you.
1, boom. 1, I'm going slow so you can see. Drop it. Don't do anything like this. Don't do anything like that. You're not winding up. You're going to drop the elbow, drop the toe straight down. Boom. There you go. Bang. 1, put it. 1, 2. 1, put it right there. There you go. So you're going to go from here, 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 here. Okay? Boom, boom. Just right next to you. From here, right to there. From here, right to there. From here, right to there. Boom. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. And basically, remember what I said. It simulates hitting someone in front of you. Someone comes right next to him. Boom, 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 boom. All right, you got to hit harder. Boom. Hit, bang, bang. Good. Bang, bang, bang. That was a double. You went for both. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Okay, hit it. You're trying to go, it's not about speed. It's hit, swing out. Hit, swing out. So I want you to take a half a second pause. Hit, swing out. Hit, swing out. Hit, okay. Slide over this way, guys. You get close to the mirrors. It gets me scared. I've seen people trip and hit the... All right, do it with the other hand now. So you're going to hit, boom, and then swing for here. There you go. Hit, boom, swing for there. Hit, 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 hit. Okay, swing it all the way because you're hitting with all kinds of everything so that you can hit, aim with that. Boop. Slow motion. 1, 2. There you go. Because you don't want to hit with that little bone, because that's probably going to hurt you more than it does them. Because this little bone here is not as forgiving as people think. I've broken stuff that I didn't think was breakable for hitting it on the wrong kind of stuff. All right, let me get the targets. Very good. Everybody warmed up now?
Is it?
Everybody sweating from their armpits? All right, we're going to do this. Everybody line up and face the mirror. Make sure you can see yourself in the mirror. You are going, I'm going to grab him and I'm going to show you what I mean, because the first couple of times before we start doing it with each other, we're going to have it so this is what you're picturing. Someone grabbing both your wrists from the front, okay? My worry about this is the main worry is that somebody grabs you like this, and as you're thinking about this, they step in and give you a headbutt. Not very probable, but if I was to reach over and grab you, that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to headbutt you. All right? Some people be smart enough to know it. In some systems, what they'll show, grab my two wrists, is they'll show you to go out towards the thumb, because it's super simple. Grab tight, tight, like you mean it, tight. Okay. Did you grab them tight?
Trying not to hurt you.
Don't hurt me. Okay, grab tight.
I got it.
Don't make me say something mean. You say grab me tight. You grab me as tight as you can. Like if I said something
I
about your
think we'll
youngest.
understand the concept. Yeah.
There's just no way.
Right.
There's just no way you're going to hold on. The thumb is just so weak. I don't know what it is. So you go towards the thumb. But that takes a lot of work, right? And I'm going to end up with rug burns. If he's grabbing me tight, I'll just pull. Boom. Just pull in a little bit. Hold tight right there. Right? He's going to help me. Hold tight. He's going to help me go in, right? Sorry about that. Boom. Boom. Right? If he's loose, right, and I pull, then he's going to end up coming in towards me. So it's all about aiming the head. Once the head is aimed, stay right there. I either pull myself, hold tight, I pull myself towards him, right, or he's loose as a goose, I pull him towards me. So there's no losing. You lose when you're not aimed. Once you're here, because what does he think? I'm looking at his wrist. Makes all the sense in the world, right? And look, if you look in the mirror, stay right there. Look at the part of my head. I'm just moving straight forward. Boom. I mean, it's going to be a bad day for him. So instead of fighting, trying to grab this one, pull away from this one. I mean, I've done all kinds of sweet things. Break from this one and smash his thumb, turn his hand all the way around, bring my hand to a cover just in case, boom, smash the top of his hand, and then cup his ear, then thumb his eye, then knee him. All that stuff is there.
And he wouldn't be pushing you, he'd be pulling you.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, people don't grab you and go like this. They grab you and pull you. So it's perfect. You just, as soon as you feel grabbed, you just act, and it makes sense, like you're looking at his hands. So if they pull you, even if all you did was step in, pull me. Boom. That's all it would take, right? So what you're going to practice is as if someone was grabbing you. See, we got to get as many of these as possible, because I know about, well, probably more than half. I don't know if it's 3/4, but a whole bunch of my students, every time I talk to them, man, I have nobody to train with. All my students, took a week off, or took the summer off, or whatever. There's a lot of guys I have that only have 3 or 4 students. They don't have a ton, right? So if all your students are gone, who do you practice with? If you don't have anybody at home, so you got to make it so that if he grabs me, I practice going boom into his head. Grabs me, boom into his head, right? Now I picture, slide over there. Now I'm picturing, I'm going to put my hands out a little bit. I'm going to picture someone grabbing me, and I get pulled in, boom, and I push in. Boom, and I push in. Boom, don't fall forward. There you go. Remember, you're stepping in and smashing. You have perfect balance. Boom. Okay? Boom. So let's do that 10 times. Ready? 1. Put your hands out. When I say 1, you're going to simulate being grabbed, and you're going to pull the person in a little bit and headbutt. Ready? Go. Boom. Again, set up. Go. Boom. Again, set up. Go. Boom. Set up. Go. Boom. Set up. Go. Boom. Now, here's how you put this in your head. How you set yourself up. You're practicing it while you're doing it. Tell this to yourself. Yeah, I definitely get pulled. I definitely get pulled. I definitely get pulled. And if you get grabbed, once that's in your head, I'm going to get pulled, I'm going to get pulled, I'm going to get pulled. What will come out of your head will be to fight going this way, which is not what you want to do. You don't want to start doing this when someone grabs you. That's not what you want to do. So as soon as they pull, boom, first shot, element of surprise. They don't get to feel your strength, what your intentions are, because they just ate a vicious headbutt. Hopefully they're bleeding, you broke a couple of teeth. They go like this. What do? The second they go like this, you take off. but you don't want to start a tug of war. But a lot of people, they just start doing this. No mind set. They're just for 15 reps. They don't even count it. You know, and you see, you have to picture it. You got to grab, boom, that headbutt, boom. You're picturing landing. If you feel yourself off balance, fix it. If you feel yourself leaning too far, fix it. And you're telling yourself, I'm going to get pulled, headbutt that face. I'm going to get pulled, headbutt that face. Talk to yourself. Let yourself know what it is you're doing. That's what's going to train you not to give the wrong reaction, which for most people is if somebody does this to you, is to do that. See, that's beautiful. What you just did. You're starting to learn, or you just drop your head and go forward. That's what you have to start conditioning yourself to do. That if that window is open, whether they push me, pull me, look at me, try to smell the cologne off my logo on my chest, I don't give a damn. They're coming this way, and it's an uninvited thing, they're going to eat a headbutt. Okay? Which another thing is, you could just say, yeah, I stepped forward and I slipped. Right? He grabbed me and pulled me and I slipped. Right? Makes sense. But I don't want to sit here and not push-pull, and he grabs me, and I go to pull away, and he lifts a leg and hits me in the nuts, or then when he hits me, then he headbutts me. Street fighters like headbutts. They really do. Good street fighters love them some headbutts. So tell yourself, slide over a little bit, everybody. Everybody slide that way. Everybody slide that way. Pop, 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 pop. Beautiful. So, ready? When I say go, this is all you're going to do. You just have your hands here like what? Boom. Ready? Go. Boom. Remember, do not drop your head. Your head should be in position. When you get pulled, this is the headbutt. There's a whipping motion. If you're dropping still, it would be like taking your gun out to about here, and as you're shooting. No, you don't shoot as you're doing that. The gun comes out, boom. The gun comes out. You don't go, boom. That's not the way the shit works. So the head is already in position. I get grabbed, boom, I drive right in. Ready? Go. Boom, beautiful. Ready? Go. Boom, good. 5 more. 1. Good. Set up. 2. Boom, set up. 3. Boom, set up. 4. There you go. 5. Now remember, you're trying to do that as hard as you can. You're not pushing the person back. Don't lean too far forward and go like this. You're about here. Stand right there. So we're picturing he is right there. Boom. See, but I'm going to do it here to make sure I don't hurt him. Boom. Right? There's the movement. It's not all the way over there so you're off balance. You're not pushing. Bang. Get it out there and just boom, jolt. 2 more. Give me 2 more good ones. Jolt. 1. Good. 2. Boom. Good. Now, this is where your imagination is going to come in. So you're going to do 5, 10, 15 things that you happen to pop up. Imagining this, visualizing this. We're going to visualize nice and easy. He pulled me, so I'm going to visualize 1. Bang. This leg is forward. Boom. On the next one, he's going to pull me, switch legs, and I step in. Boom. So I'll just lift that leg right up. So this one's going to have some momentum. This one's just a quick lift. Bang. That's the quick. That's like, this is like your phone's on your pocket, is it?
No.
Good. Crushed his cigarettes, whole pack, fresh cigarettes, cut in half. He's like, man, his cell phone, his mints.
I didn't realize I had it as.
Ready? So put that foot forward.
Okay, go ahead.
So if I'm here, you see how quick that is? Right? And if that one is forward and this one is forward, same thing. If that one is forward and this one is back, then I just drive in, right? But you practice them all so that you can practice. Grab my wrist, leave that one forward. Right? I can practice going from back, boom. And if I was forward, I could practice, boom, just dropping. Okay? So you're going to practice first. You're going to get pulled in. So you're going to get headbutt, drive the knee. Boom. So headbutt, drive the back knee. Remember, this is what you're doing. Your foot comes back, boom, and stays down. Your foot comes back, boom. Okay? Don't knee with your foot this way. I want that leg nice and far back. Boom. All right? So on that trail foot obviously means the back foot. Headbutt, knee with the trailing foot. Ready? 1. Boom, boom. All right. Set back up, set back up. 2. Try to only take 1 step. Try to do this. Right? You get pulled forward. Here's your 1 step. Boom. here's your knee, boom, and you set it right back. Here's your one step, boom, here's your knee, boom, set it right back. Don't go boom, boom. All right, back up a little bit. That's going to help you work on your balance. So you should be standing here minding your own business. You get tugged, slam a headbutt, drive a knee, put this back, right? You get pulled forward, boom, boom, set it back. Without having to reset your feet, without taking more than one step. Work on that balance. Let's go. We're going to give me 5 good ones like you're mad at the world. I mean, knee that person, boom, like you're trying to send them, boom, into the next universe. Ready? Get set up, get set up, get set up. Slide over a little bit for me. Ready? 1. Boom, boom, good. 2. Boom, boom. 3. Boom. Back knee, back knee, back knee. 1 more, and then we're going to do the front knee. Ready? Go. Now you're going to knee with the same knee that you go forward. Remember, this is what you're doing. I had a nice big target here. I don't know who took it, but we're going to just do this. Right? I'm going to do it this way. It's even better. See where I'm putting that? So what you're going to do is, I'm going to stand square. Stand square, like I'm grabbing you. Facing me. Square, like this. There you go. So I'm going to grab you and I'm going to pull you. You're going to step forward with that leg and punch and headbutt. Boom! And then just lift that one in knee. Boom! There you go. Do not reset. Okay? So you're going to get pulled. Boom! Headbutt. Boom! Knee. There you go. It feels weird, but if you're this close to someone, put that leg forward. That close, boom, that's all you do. Boom, that's all you do. Put your hip into it. Put your hip into it. No winding up. So now the same foot that stepped forward, that's the one that's going to knee. You know also what that's going to teach you? It's going to teach you not to step like this, which you shouldn't be doing. Because then what happens? Obviously, you can't knee. So if you're stepping in the way you should, even if you need to be way out there, if you just step and then let the other one drag, that's fine too. If he pulled you and you ended up doing that, you have to trail that foot. So never, okay, never, ever, ever get in a position to where this is how you want to be, right, which feels comfortable, and they pull you to here. If that's the case, guess what you do? You let this one trail, so now you're here. Boom, so now you can still do the knee. They pull you to here. Guess what you do? Trail, boom, so you can still do that knee. So don't just do the knee from here and be like, it's not working. So if you feel because this is the worst, you did it to yourself. Because right now nobody's pulling you. So if you yourself are stepping out here, you know that you can't knee. So if you do step out too far with your headbutt, trail a little bit, boom, knee. Trail a little bit, boom, knee. What I want you to do is not wind up, okay? Slide down a little bit. All right, everybody ready? So now on my count, all you're going to do is the same thing. You're going to get pulled in, boom, with your headbutt. See what I just did? Because I felt I was too far. Boom, I did my headbutt. This one slid a little bit. Boom, hit him with the knee. With the front leg. Ready? 1. Boom. Good. 2. Good. 3. Step headbutt. Step headbutt. Knee. Step headbutt. Knee. Step headbutt, knee. Step headbutt, knee. Step headbutt, knee. 2 more. 1, 2. Good. Ready? Do it again. 1, 2. The headbutt goes together with the step. 1, 2. Boom. Good. Just remember, they're pulling you forward. Step headbutt. Step headbutt. There you go. Step headbutt. There's nothing in the world better than a headbutt. And then get used to scanning. If that entire head is open for whatever reason, who cares where his hands are? But this is open, wham, hit the ear. And you guys remember the drill, right? This is how you should be standing. And the drill is I'm going to hit him in this ear, and then I'm going to hit him in this ear. So there's one hand by my shoulder, one hand by my armpit. And they start doing this, and they go right back to the same position. Shoulder, armpit, shoulder, armpit, shoulder, armpit, shoulder, armpit, shoulder, armpit, shoulder. And whichever side you're going to, I'm hitting on that side, I'm leaning on that side. I'm hitting on this side, I'm leaning on this. Hitting, leaning, hitting and leaning, hitting and leaning. And you've got to do that too. That way it becomes second nature. So remember, One's by your pit, one's by your shoulder, right? Pit and shoulder, pit and shoulder. Hit, put it right back where it came from. Hit, put it right back where it came from. Hit, but since you're doing it nice and simultaneously, it just flows, right? There you go. Let's do it together, right? Everybody here, let's do it together the first couple times. Slide over so you can see yourself in the mirror. Good. And you're just going to lean that way. 1, 2. 1, 2. Give me a little sway, like you're on a boat, like you're rocking, like you had some vodka. Let's go, Nikki. Sway, 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 sway. Remember, you're smacking, so you're turning that hand over. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then you do these drills the same way. You don't need someone in front of you, and you start calling it out so you're not forgetting. If you start saying it to yourself, you won't need the opponent, right? Because average person, okay? Average person. If I'm standing here like this, right? Does this look like I'm hitting the average person in the ear? No, that's about a 3'3" person. That's not average. So if I'm saying ear, I know, I can know where my own head is, so I'll go at the level of my ear. So at worst, you should be going to the level of your ear, your nose, your collarbone, your sternum. Because if you're just flicking stuff around, that's how you're going to be able to focus on a target that's not there. Call it out. As you're saying it, you're going to dig it into your head. You're going to know. No one on the planet is going to go, sternum. Sternum. If you're hitting somebody this tall in the sternum, this is their sternum, you're hitting somebody that's about 7'14", okay? They're like 6'40". You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. So, I mean, I guess you could tell like people, how old is he? 48 months. I'm like, why do people use months with babies for way too long? I think it's way too, he's 18 months. Why don't you say a year and a half? Right? When you're 56 and a half, that's what you say, or almost 57. Nobody in months. How old are you? 678 months. Yeah. 819 months.
My wife does. I'm not 53. I'm on my 54th year.
Yeah.
Kids count.
So, you guys get me? All right? So, call it out. It's going to make it dig in your head more. So now, here, boom, 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 boom. We're here. We're going to lean that way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But ear, 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 ear. Now you're going to do this. Call out what he's doing, right? So if I was to tell you right now, pull me towards you, right? We're going to do technique. You're going to pull me towards you, right? So I'm going to be going towards him, so he's going to do the technique. What you're going to tell yourself is, all right, we're doing this. We're going to be going 1, 2, oh shit, he's coming towards me. Boom. 1, 2, oh shit, he's coming towards me. I'm just going to let him run in. His sternum is going to hit that, right? But you say that to yourself. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing this. That's why nobody understood karate forms, because they're doing all these moves and nobody's telling them what they're doing. And then like 3 months later, when you have the whole kung fu-y thing going, oh, this is a crane's beak to the end. You're like, a crane's beak to what? So then what pisses you off more, you waste 6 months doing this stupid form that you don't understand. Then when they explain it to you, it doesn't make any sense. So first you don't understand it, and then when they tell you, it don't make no sense. So you're back in the same boat, because half the forms are just ridiculous, right? So here, you're telling yourself, cup is here, cup is here, cup is here, cup is here, shit, he's coming towards me. Cup is here, cup is here, cup is here, cup is here, shit, he's coming towards me. Cup is here, cup is here, cup is here, right? Oh shit, he's almost on top of me. If he's almost on top of you, do not use this one, because this one you need to come in, because it's already out. If he's coming towards you, back up with the other one. Think about it, if you back up with this one, it doesn't feel right, right? Because it's on the same side. If this is forward, right, it's not going to feel right. So you're going to go 1, 2, as many as you're going to do, right? And then you can go forward or back, either way you want to do it. But you're telling yourself what's going on, right? So I don't care which one you do, but you got to make sure that you're going to use that elbow, boom, to stop them. Bip, 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 use that elbow to stop them. So it's smack the ear, put up the elbow. Smack the ear, put up the elbow. And you're telling yourself, oh shit, he's coming. Oh shit, he just threw his punch. Right? So you're picturing, you're just smacking the hell out of his ears, and you can cover, right? You can cover. Cover with this one, cover with this one. Then you can start doing that. You can hit, cover, hit, cover, hit, cover. Hit on that side, cover on this side. Remember, you're out here. Boom, you just hit him. You got both things here. You don't got to worry about. But that side's punch is coming. So you cover, right? So you can go hit, hit, cover, step back, hit, hit, cover, hit, cover, hit, hit, cover, hit, cover, hit, hit, cover. All the different ones. And you're telling yourself, he's reaching for your hair. He's going for a push, right? Then you can just go here, boom. Let's say he goes for a push. You can just throw this one down. Bring it back around, grab, do arm breaks. Sweep one out of the way and hit. This is just all different stuff that we're going to get to. But that's how you visualize if you don't have a partner. So I don't want to hear that anymore. I don't have a partner. If you can't visualize, it's pretty basic, man, unless aliens start landing. They're coming towards you with 2 arms, 2 legs. A head sitting dead in the middle. Nobody's head is on their shoulder, unless they're an alien. Nobody's head is here, facing downwards, like that. Or even this way, on a tilt. Head. Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Remember that one? Everybody's the same. Everybody.
You don't even need cheese out for that.
Yeah, you don't even need cheese out, man. Pretty basic. Are we ready? Come on. Quick, 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 quick. We're going to start smacking the crap out of people. We're going to start this way. Ready? I want to see who can do it harder and faster than me. Go. Boom. This hand's going to start. Go. Boom. Go. Boom. Go. Boom. Go. Boom. Go. Boom. Go. Boom. Bottom hand. Now you're going to that side. Boom. Good. Boom. That side. Boom. 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 If it's under, it stays under. If it's over, it stays over. Right? With this one being here, right? That's why you want to send it at the same time. As this one's coming back, then there's no way. If you go like this, then it's going to be in the way. So that's where you're going 1, boom. This one goes out. As this one moves, so does this one. This one, this one, this one, this one. Smack, 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 smack. All right? Now the same thing. You can picture this too without even looking. I don't need to look. Here's Tony right in front of me. His head's right about here. 2 shoulders, arms, sternum, collarbones, belly button, his junk, legs, knees are about here, foot. Right? I don't need to see him, I know. Nobody's ever going to walk in here and their junk is over here. Not going to happen. 3-pack is always going to be down there. It's not going to be over here. Belly button is going to be somewhere above your belt line. Unless you wear your pants real weird, your belly button should be above your belt line. If it's not, you're wearing your pants weird. I don't want to hear anything about anything. You're wearing your pants normal, your belly button's above it. Okay? Unless you're a weirdo. So you're going to go 1, right? You're going to step in and hook the head. Okay? And then knee him. Boom! So now it's cup, hook, or we'll just leave it right there. Cup, hook, smack. Cup, hook, smack. Cup, hook, smack. Cup, because right there, all you got to do is this. Boom, boom. Cup, hook, lift. 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 See? And it gives you that torque, so you're going to torque him in this way, lift that knee. Swing, torque, swing, torque, swing, torque, swing, torque, swing, torque. Right? If you really want to hit him with some power, you can go wham! Hook the head, hit him with the inside knee, and turn all the way in. So with this one, boom, is quick. With this one, torque your entire body. Doesn't make a difference. Remember, don't drive people. Lift your leg. Lift into this part of your leg. That does nothing. You want to drive them right to the bony part. Okay? So you're always hitting with the bony part. Make sure you're aiming the bony part into their face, not the soft part. We ready? Come on. 1, smack the ear, hook the head, smash the face. Ear, hook, smash face. Ear, hook, this way, coming down. After you do this, you're going to hook them. Remember, see, you're hooking, bring the head down. You're going to hook them, bring the head down. You're going to hook them, bring the head down, and then lift your knee into it. Ready? We're going to do 10. Come on. Right here. This is where you're going to start. This is where you're going to start. Don't leave this hand over here. There you go. So, 1, hook, hit. Back here. 1, hook, hit. Boom. Again. 1, hook, hit. 1, hook, hit. Good. 1, hook, hit. Put your head where it goes. There you go. Nobody hangs out like this. That looks very strange. I'd move away from that. If you're just hanging here, I think everything's cool. 2 more. Hit, hook, slam. Good. Hit, hook, slam. Remember, you're hooking over here. Picture what you're hooking. That way you can't put your hand in the wrong place. If somebody's in front of you, how can you hook your neck? Can you hook their neck over here? If they're over here, but they're in front of you, there's the neck. Boom. You're going to hook the neck this way. Boom. 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 However you want to do it. 1 more. Start here. Smash the head or the face. Right? Now remember. Hit. Boom. If you decide you want to bottom fist, right from this position, it's the same thing. You don't want to cup his ear. Stay right there. Don't move. Boom. You cup the ear. Step over here for me for a second. Just in case. Come on. Right here. There you go. Good. Right? I'm going to smash his ear. I'm going to cup his ear. I'm going to bottom fist his temple. I'm going to use my ulnar to crack him right across the jaw. Right? So I can use this with the same motion right from here. Cup, bottom fist, radial. No, this is the radial. Ulnar. Right? So you have your cup from the same exact position with the same exact angle. Bottom fist, same exact angle. Forearm, same exact angle. Brachial stun, same exact angle. I can lean back a little bit. I can lean forward a little bit. But I'm just changing this attachment. The drill is the same. I'm still going to go brrr, but I could use for a rivet. I can use it for, well, rivets don't spin, but anyway. I can use it for Phillips. I could use it for a flat. I could use any. So this changes as I need. So I could be bottom, for ulnar bone, cup the ear, okay? I can come across his nose, boom, and try to hit him across the nose, okay? And then the same thing on this way. If I can go to the ear, I can go to the brachial stun, I can go to the temple. It's all the same thing, right? So I can go this angle, I can go this angle. The same way I can go open with the cup, open with the cup. Bottom fist, bottom fist. Brachial stun, brachial stun. Crack across the jaw, crack across the jaw. So you're not learning any new motion. You're just doing something different with the drill bit that you're attached, which is the hand being attached to here. Whether it's open, closed, cupped, bottom fist. You can do the same thing. If I want to go from here and slice your eyes, I can just go boom, right across your eyes. Beautiful. Ear, beautiful. There you go. Put something up there. Don't let me hit you. Right? Everybody getting it? Everybody feeling it? All right, so now, here's another one I want you to do. If you're here and someone is coming at you and you find yourself here already and your hands are still crossed, you're going to lean forward a little bit, just a little bit. Like, let's say he's coming towards me and I screwed up and I was looking over there, and by the time I turn, whoa, he's right there. Right from here, you throw this one out. Wham! That double shot, 9 out of 10 will put him in La La Land because you're making the blood rush. And again, this doesn't matter if I hit with this. Turn this way so they can see it. Stand over here, guys, so you can see it. Right? I'm here. And he, even moving back. And I just throw them both back. But I'm trying to go like this. Bam! On both sides. There you go. Now, this will work. Step over here. I'll let you do it on there. Over here. This will work. This will work. Okay? This will work. So I can do it open hand, closed hands, or with the bones, depending on how flexible I am and how far he came in. If I miss, he may take again, which we just practiced on that side or this side. So it's the same thing. One-sided, we just did a brachial stun. We just hit him in the jaw. I could do it at the same time and the same thing happens. Or I could double fist, double knife hand, double bone. Double bone. Double bone, double bone, double bone, 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 double bone, 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 bone. Anyway, we getting this? All right, so you guys want to practice? Yeah, practice on here is nice. So he's going to lean in and just go bang, bang. And you just practice the same way all the time because this could be here, could be here. So just bang. Try not to go. This is what I don't want you to do. Wind up right from here. Just slide in, boom. Slide in, boom. Right? Like I said, this is just something you do if I came up here. Yeah, you're jammed up. This is, again, if you're a JKD man, this is in trapping range. There's nothing to trap. So that I'm not here, right? Get in that position. Get like this, right? And he comes in. I don't want this to happen, right? So before he can get too close and trap my hands, go ahead. Boom! He's going to put that out there. Okay? But you see how far across my hands are? There should be no reason why you can't get here. I mean, look where this one is. This one should get there. This one should get there. If you want, you can break them up, get really close, and go boom! At the same, you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Or just one shot straight across. Now, you know what else you could do? You could double ear. You could double flick. Not this way, but this. Right here, this is always a good position. You see how there, you're kind of, I just want it to be wide open. See, so there's nothing, this is the bad part. The intertwine, that's a little tight. There you go. Right? But if I'm here, even if you push, I just slide this one out. Right? So as long as you're here, and this could be, this just goes here, right? I just turn. Or I just turn. So if you come from that side, I go here. If he comes around from that side, boom, I go here. Right? So boom. So my hands are ready. So as soon as, I happen to be talking to this guy, believe me, guys, I tell you this stuff because I've done it. It works. I have had at least a dozen times I'm sitting here in the good mode. And this guy was even being cool. I don't know if you ever had that situation where you have a situation with somebody, but then his buddy thinks things are worse than they really are. So he's cool, you're even talking to him, but his buddy comes over, hey, blah, 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 blah. He wants to be the savior and the tough guy. And you're like, damn, me and this guy already got the situation calmed down, and this guy's coming in now to try to add to the pie. And then this is what happens every single time. He's acting out. I get here and I calm him down, but as I'm calming him down, his friend's already coming. So he took 3, 4, 5 steps. I said, okay, he's being kind of cool, but this guy's just barreling in. Believe me, when I go like this to his friend, whack, and I smash his friend's face, now he's pissed again. So he was here, I got him here, his friend brings him back up to here. So now you better believe that if I'm sitting here, let's say if you bouncers, security or anything, or just you're out with friends, you got friends, he's got friends. Or you're by yourself, but he's got a friend. And you get him to listen, get out of my face, this and that. And he's okay, yeah, you're this or that anyway. He's about to walk away. He was going to buy you a drink, you want nothing to do with him, and then his buddy's like, my drink, you did for my friend. All kinds of shit happens. That's why I was telling you, with this one here, where you hit, right? Again, he comes this way, just like we were talking about before, and whatever it is I'm doing here, then all of a sudden I swing here, right? He comes from over here, everything's cool, we're just talking, hey, listen, bro. And then all of a sudden he comes from this side, right? And I got to go, wham, right? Or across the eyes, or 1-1, right? So we're used to using 1-2, 1-2, and then both come out. Because you never know when the situation arises. But believe me, even if he's calm, the second his buddy comes in and you work his buddy's ass, now you're going to be pissed again. Now I'm going to have to deal with you. And maybe both of you. And then I got to play you both like a drum. So you're there you go. So you're just chilling, I get too close. Remember, you don't, if this one is here, you don't want to be here. You want to have it right in the middle. Because if you're here, then you got to work to get over there. So you're in the middle or on the side. Because this one's for this side, this one's for this side. Guys, watch. And you guys too, pay attention. Look, you see how I am? Even though I'm dead center, you don't want to have this one here. Because what's going to happen is you're going to want to use this one for this side. If it's over here, it feels more natural to go over there. Because this one is for that side. So since this one's way over there, so either keep it here or here, So that even if it's on your chin, it's leaning this way. Don't be way over here, because then you're going to do this, right? So, boom. So as I come up, right, and I get too close, both hands to the neck at the same time, boom, there you go. Boom, perfect. So I get in here, boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. And again, hand, bottom fist, bone. And again, it all depends. Stay right there, don't move, right? Do it, just do the move right from there. Boom, that could be hands, okay? Do it again from there. Boom, that's the ears. Now you're gonna go with the bones to the neck. Not bottom fist, good. Wait till I get close enough so that I got too far, so you have to use the bones. There you go, see? Because I got too close. So you just slam that out there. If you're here, you'll get this. Take half a step in, you'll get that. Take a full step in, bang, you'll get that. So you're gonna eat this cross, and then it's gonna come across in your cheeks. Boom, so you're gonna eat the X on the way out. But don't get worked up, confused. That's why you want to be able to elbow, swing elbows. You want to be able to shove somebody out of the way and do a finger jab. You want to be able to shove somebody out of the way, and if you were just getting back to your boom, throw both crosses up. Hit me with the double crosses on those bags for a couple of minutes. Come on. Double crosses on the bags. And do some with the bottom fist, some with the bone. Mr. Anthony Luft, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Come, there you go. So you use the mirror, you just like shadow boxing. You know, you're just moving around and doing your stuff, and you're moving and everything, boom, and you're working your stuff. You don't have to have somebody in front of you. But you got to tell yourself, you know, cup, ear, elbow, sternum, cup, ear, cup, ear, cup, ear. Double fist to the temple, double, you know what I mean? There you go. Now, good. So, remember, everything we went over today and everything we've ever gone over, that's when these pieces are going to start coming together. So we did a double. Maybe we didn't do a bottom fist and a cup. Make it, because we just did 2 bottom fists. We just did 1 bottom fist. So you could do a bottom fist and a cup. You can do a cup and a chop. You can do a cup and here, right? You can go here and cut with an elbow. As soon as you hit him here, right, and he happens to lean forward a little bit, you can just come right across with that elbow. You go here, you can drop this one here. You go here and he comes forward, you can just hit right with that one. So you can go boom and then straight forward. Boom and then straight forward. You can go boom, hit down. Then thumb the eye, grab him, boom, then a headbutt, right? So once you have that gun aimed, you just got to shoot, right? Sometimes you have a 380, sometimes you have a 9mm. Everybody feeling? Everybody getting it?
Listen, man. Yeah, a good takeaway.
You guys got to try and get all this stuff. Guys, girls, love you. Seattle, thank you once again for a great weekend. We shall see you guys on Thursday.